Hi friends, welcome to Aishu's DIY. Today we will design a simple but a statement earring with these beads that I got from Lbeads.com. This is an Lbeads.com collaboration video, and actually I have these beads that I bought, and this is very pretty teardrop beads, and it's really long. As you can see, it's about 1.5-inch long, and I bought 2 strands. It was expensive. It was $5 a strand, but these are very pretty. As you can see the shine right there. So I have a simple project for you guys. As you can see, just a bead cap, and this is done as a earring. Let me show you guys how we make it. First of all, we need these bead caps. I bought these bead caps, I don't know, a couple of years back. I had this in my stash. As you can see, it's discolored a little bit here, but the rest of them is good. And I really like this long bead caps. They are really pretty in my opinion. And I take them. Sometimes they are stuck together. See this? So you can see it's like little bit closed on the end. So what I do is I take my pliers and I just straighten that out a bit. I want to talk about this bead cap. These are not like other bead caps, normal bead caps, wherein it is closed all around. If you can see closely, there is an opening right here, and if you push it over here, and it extends over all the way down. So if you push it, it'll open up. Let me show you guys here. When I push it here, you can see there is a gap right here, right? It can open up, so you need to be careful about that. That's the only thing. See, it is in here, it's opened up even more, right? You can see the gap right there, right? So that you need to be a little bit careful about. But these are awesome bead caps, long bead caps. I really like it. And if we have a teardrop which is really long, you can make use of it. So now we shall do a red earrings, since I tried the blue already. I'll take these 2 beads, but this one has a little bit of thing here, but anyways, it'll be closed inside our bead cap. It won't show. And then I tried a couple of head pins, and this is the longest head pin I have in my stash. And you can see this one is almost 3 inches long, almost, right? Maybe 2 3/4 inch long. But even this will not fit for this this one. See, just a little bit. And then this one is flexible, so I cannot use it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a wire, 20 gauge wire, and then do this. So that's what I have. So I have para wire, 20 gauge, gold, uh, tarnish resistant, obviously. And I take this wire and straighten it up. So now I will have to add it here and check the size of it. There we go, right? So I have flattened this part. For some reason I have flattened it. I don't know why. But let's just cut this off so that we don't have a flat end right there. Okay. So I need a little bit more just to make a simple loop. So this much. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna measure this length, how much I will need. So So I will need, say, about 3 inches won't be enough. I want 3.25 inches, or 3 inches should be about the alarm. So 3 inches is good enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna cut about, say, 3 inches. Keep that aside and straighten the wire, more wire. I need one more length. And then with the same piece, I'm cutting another piece. There we go. Now what I'm going to do here is take my wire and straighten it a bit more. Okay, and then take one end of the wire, doesn't matter which end it is, take it, and keep it right against your index finger. Take your tweezer nose pliers, you can also use needle nose or chain nose pliers, hold it like that and then just give it a bend just to form a U. This is how we make a head pin traditionally, with wire on our own. So can you see, that is like a stopper for the bead. So now you take your teardrop bead and put it inside, right, just like so, and take this bead cap and pop it on top. And as I mentioned, do not press it and put it all the way in. If you try that, what will happen is the opening will open up. So I gently move this down, not much, as you can see it's already opening up. So that's where I stop. So take my pliers, right, I just bend the wire. It's a little bit more than for a loop, but that's okay for me. I can make a loop, a continuous loop, like a, let me show you guys. So keep your loop right there and just make a loop. Instead of coming and touching that, I want this to come right next to my wire, and then I'm just going to continue making that loop just like so. Can you see that? But that doesn't look good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna straighten that wire, snip off that excess, and now my loop is proper. I just make a full loop. That's about it. A regular loop, basic loop. So let's do that for the other pair as well. Take one end of the wire. This one is not flush cut. It's easy for me to use the not flush cut one to make the head pin part. So take this end and then take this end and make a U, and take your pliers and squish that U just like so, right? So that's what we need. Now all we do is take our teardrop bead, pop it in. As you can see, the hole is a little bit to the other side, but that's okay. Just pop the bead cap on top, and as I said, it's already open. Can you see that, how wide open this is? You can see how wide open this is. So you can press it, give it a press or so. But I can also take another one which is a little bit more closed. This one you can see it's wide open already. This one is nice. So I prep these bead caps, and as I said, it's good that you do that. That will give you a nice look, and it looks really nice on top of the teardrop. So just press it a little bit more and see if the height is good enough for both, which in my case it is. So what I do is I just bend the wire, keep my pliers right on top, putting no pressure on the bead cap because this bead cap is fragile, as you have seen. Just cut about a little bit so that you have 1 centimeter to work with. Take your round nose pliers and continue to form a loop until the wire comes and touches itself. There is our loop right there. So our earrings are pretty much ready. At this point of time, you can add a ear wire and call it. As I said, you can just add a ear wire to this and then call it a day. That will be pretty much done. The earrings will look like this, as you guys can see. It's very pretty. You can wear it. But I just want to bring a little bit more element to our earring, and I really like the way it turned out to be. It's just a frame. I added the frame. That's all. Nothing much. It's actually not connected, but it falls perfectly like that, and it looks really pretty if it is like this. So what all I did was open up this loop right here that we have, okay, and this frame, there is an inside, there's a top part and the back part, right? So I do that, take this and put it inside from the back part, and then pop it in through that hole that we have in the frame. So pop your 20 gauge wire into that loop. You can also use 22 gauge wire, but 20 gauge wire is much more sturdier. There we go, and then just close the loop. So if you put it on top, it won't the teardrop won't hang very well. I thought this way it hangs pretty well. See, it is hanging in the front, and this frame is coming like that, which I really like about it. So now all you need to do is take your ear wire. So it's just a different one. It's not your normal earring. Doesn't also feel like, you have added something which doesn't go with the earring. I really like the way it turned out to be. It looks very pretty to me. I hope you guys like this video too. If you do, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon for notification. I do upload videos a couple of times a week. Thanks so much for watching. And if you're interested in these beads, as I said, just a bead cap and that's good enough. And if you're interested in buying these beads, I will leave down the description box below the link for these bead strands. And in one strand, there are 10 beads, 10 of this 1.5 inch long teardrop beads, and it's very pretty. Thanks so much for watching. I will leave down a special discount code just for our subscribers and viewers, and you can take advantage of that on lbeads.com. Bye.